Load. Why would you load? Yo, what is positive? Yo, you guys like this jacket? I got a lot of compliments on it. I wore it one day. 8 people. I counted. I've never been complimented before in my entire life on what I'm wearing. Maybe once. Yeah, literally just once. Okay, yo, so now I'm going to be answering your questions for the Q&A. Okay, first of all, you maybe noticed before, I love what you're doing. I'm really glad to be able to part of you with hearts. I know lots of newcomers like me. You just told me that you are awesome and some little no big special cutie. Wow, this is actually really long and very thoughtful. Thank you. Is there a question here? So my question is, okay, can you speak German? And 2, do you listen to K-pop? What's your favorite song group? One girl, hey to all K-pop fans out there. And today's my birthday. Oh, herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag. I messed it up, didn't I? Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag. I think that's the right way. I bet you're thinking it. And was zum Teufel, right? My freaking German sucks. I bet you're thinking like, was hast du gesagt? But yo, happy birthday, girl. But to answer your question, do I listen to K-pop? I don't really listen to it that much anymore. But I mean, if you guys know Big Bang, I don't know, it's just like Baby, 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 조금 어색하지만 써도 Baby, 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 조금 I messed up the lyrics, didn't I? Yeah, I did. 몸에도 예쁜, 머리도 예쁜 girl 아니는가 어리 보이는 여자 난 그런 여자가 좋더라 다들 너무 I forgot the lyrics of this song. Hi, I'm new to your channel and I would just like to start off by saying you're awesome. Thank you. Now on to my question. I saw your Roblox video. Oh dude, it's so dope. You get a giant cube of ice and you carve it in a way that you can just pour alcohol in it and it just it's good times. First time I ever blacked out was because of an ice luge. I miss college. And I was just wondering, do you play often? If so, would you consider adding me? To be quite frank, I don't really play Roblox that often. My friends just suggested to me and we made a video on it. They even asked me, hey, you know, we're playing Roblox, do you want to play? And I just tell them, I forgot my account. I legitimately did forget my account, but I'm just not that interested. I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean to disappoint you. I'm sorry. For real though. Can you put 2 shoes on your head? 2 shoes on my head? Like that? You think I should do it like this? Oh, it's gonna fall off. Alright, yo, I'm gonna use that neuroscience degree. College educated! Oh! This is kind of uncomfortable. But, we'll see. Okay. Do you think in Korean or English? I think in English. What instrument do you play? I noticed from previous video that you played an ocarina. That was more for just jokes. I guess you could say I could play the ocarina. But I mean, other than, you know, badly singing, I can play the guitar, the piano. If you want to see a video of my guitar, I'll put it up right now. But yeah, I used to play the violin, the drums. What else? I mean, I also used to DJ back in the day. Like I started my DJing career in high school. I kind of quit during college just because a lot of other things started getting in the way, but I still have a deep appreciation for that craft. What does the fermata above the L in your icon stand for? I tried to design it as the moon, so you know, like last moon, but I also designed it so it looks like my hairline, so it's just like I am embodying the emblem logo. I thought it was kind of cool. Hanyeong, so you know, seems like the most important question has not been answered yet. G-Dragon or yourself? Who's the better rapper? Love your channel, by the way. Great work and keep it up. Thank you. I appreciate that. I actually have a video of myself with G-Dragon's Lamborghini. Here, I'll put it up right now. Here in my garage. Just bought this new Lamborghini here. But you know what I think is much more important than material wealth? It's knowledge! Oh, man. I can't even. Shout out to Dallas, Texas, because currently here. Yeah, I was born there. That's awesome. What made you decide to start a YouTube channel? To be honest, man, I had really hard time sticking to one thing. I would pick things up and quit it, whether it's like taekwondo, even musical instruments and stuff like that. And originally I wanted to be a doctor. That's why I got the neuroscience degree. That's what I studied in college. But then I decided that it really wasn't for me because I wasn't doing it for the right reasons. And I thought that that was what I wanted, but at the end of the day, it really wasn't. And so I thought to myself, okay, well, what is it that I really do want? And I thought that, well, it would be really, really nice if I could just make a living playing video games for the rest of my life. And one of the ways that I've noticed people do that is whether or not they're a game tester or they're a game developer and they play the games that they make. But then also another way is if you became an internet personality like Markiplier, who is my favorite of all the Let's Players. Sorry, PewDiePie. It's just Mark's Korean, and I have a feeling that, yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Markiplier is, if I met him in real life, I have a feeling we would get along very, very well. But I started the channel because if you've noticed in the internet, when you've ever played, internet games, people are extremely hateful and negative, especially in games like League, Dota, and CSGO. People just spread their hatred and they flex that hate muscle. And I know that it translates them in real life. There's actually a story that I have of this person who's like 34 years old. There's a LAN center that's local, and I met him there, and he offered me a position on his team to play professional CSGO with him. But the one problem with this guy is that he is an absolute flamer. If anything doesn't go his way, whether or not the team is not performing up to his standards, or if the other team is doing better than him, he just starts getting mad, he starts playing worse, and he even gets to the point where he doesn't even play. He'll just say like, I'm AFKing, or like boot me, stuff like that. Really toxic behavior. And I know that he is sad, desperate, and alone, and the reason why he is that way is because he's the kind of person that finds happiness in other people's misery. And he's just very selfish and self-centered, and that ego, I guess, hasn't gone checked, and he just doesn't have any humility in him, and that drives people away from him. Like me, for example, he terminated our relationship because I accidentally team killed him once, when he's already, I blocked his way one time from retreating, and he just literally shot me in the face in the game and just didn't apologize for it. I'm just like, okay, alright, I'll let that slide because, we're doing this, but that's really not cool. But then I accidentally team kill him because it was a high stress situation. He's just like, don't contact me, don't ever message me again. And I'm just like, dude, are you serious? And so it's people like that that just make me disgusted. And I don't want someone that's, especially the younger people who are easily influenced, I don't want any of them to turn out like that person. So yeah, that's why I decided to start this YouTube channel. Oh my god, the old woman story made me laugh. I'm also new to your channel. I think you already know. Yes, I do. So my question and answer is, or Q&A is, since when and why are you interested in promoting positivity, and what goals in general do you have in life? I currently study psychology, so if you lie to me or us, I'll know. I pretty much just answered that question. As far as what goals that I have in life, I have a lot of things. Let's say I become recognized and I can use my YouTube channel as merit or credit to pull in other big investors, let's say, into something that I'm trying to do. So right now I have a movie script about my crazy wild life. I also have a video game that I've been developing for the Unreal Engine that's going to be using virtual reality as a way to form an alternative treatment option for patients dealing with chronic pain. And I have started it, but it's just way too much. I bit off way too much than I can chew. I'm not a programmer myself, and so I can't really fully unlock the potential that it has, but I have a framework that I'm building, and so it... Oh, no. I was on such a good roll. Alright. But yeah, I have that going on. And plus, I applied for a PhD candidacy at Cornell University. Unfortunately, I didn't get in, but they sent me a letter telling me that we don't offer this option to a lot of people. It's an alternative that you can choose if you want to, if you're serious about joining Cornell. There's a master's program for design and environmental analysis. If you want to apply to it, let us know. And unfortunately for me, I'd gotten that email 2 weeks after the deadline to tell them, you know, you're supposed to apply to this master's program. And so I was feeling extremely down. I was borderline depressed because I felt like a life opportunity just like sand slipped through my fingers. But they emailed me back saying, thank you for your email. We will evaluate it quickly and let you know. So it could be a good sign. It could not be. We'll see. Homie, do you know and watch Markiplier? If so, do you approve of him being Korean like you? Also, can you do a video teaching us Korean? Love your videos and have a good day/night. Markiplier is my favorite YouTuber by far. Of course I approve of him, like as if my approval means anything to him, but man, that'd be so cool if one day I could actually meet him. I feel like we would get along very well. And as far as teaching you Korean, I would love to do that. It's a fantastic idea. Thank you for that. What do you plan on doing with your channel? Make more of those great comedy vids or focus more on gaming content like Counter-Strike, League of Legends, etc.? Honestly, it would be helpful to me if you guys let me know what you guys would like to see, because I'm happy doing anything. Yeah, I do the CSGO tutorials to help people get better in CSGO. I do the Mentor Mondays for obvious reasons, but then after that, right, like the gaming videos and everything like that, I'm more than happy to do that because I love playing video games. But at times I feel like even though I do my best to make it highly edited so that the most relevant content is delivered to you, rather than you just like waiting around to see a game that so many other people have already played, I lost my train of thought. Yo, I dropped the ball. Drop the shoes. But yo, for real though, if you guys, I would love to just, you know, play video games in front of a camera. If you guys like that, I'll do that. All right, dope. And I only dropped this thing once too. Oh. Yo, that's what happens. You get cocky, and life just cock slaps you in the face right there. But that is the end of the Q&A. Again, really, thank you guys so much for sending me all these questions. I love doing this. If I can make this a weekly thing, I would be so... Yo, I'm gonna make this a weekly... Yeah! Yo, get hype. So we're gonna make this a weekly thing now. So if you would like to continue asking me questions, I'll get to them next week. Just put them down in the comments below. We'll set up that format, you know what I mean? And so if you would love to ask me questions, then please do so. And there's something that I'm forgetting. What am I forgetting? Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. So another thing, you guys saw it in the thumbnail for the other reading your comments, but I woke up yesterday and I saw in my email a drawing of me. Here, look at this. It's unbelievable to see somebody actually draw me. That has never happened before in my entire life, and I can't be more grateful to Bored Pixel, the artist. I'm not sure if you're male or female. I'm guessing you're female. Oh, yo, and I just checked your email too. You're Romanian, aren't you? Ești frumoasă la revedere. When I showed it to my dad, he was just like, I could see a happiness on his face, and I can actually see a little bit of faith surged in his eyes. So thank you. You've helped me in more ways than you could possibly imagine. And to you all who are watching, equally so. It's incredible, really. Look, I hope I never change. I'm really scared of that. If I get really popular, I'm like, you know, Markiplier or Jacksepticeye big or whatever, there's gonna be tests of character in my life where it's gonna try to change who I am. And I think because I'm aware of that, I'll have a much better chance to stay on the same path that I had laid out and chose before this whole surge of popularity started. And I need you guys to help keep me accountable for that. I would really appreciate that. And plus, if you're ever having a really bad day, please let me know. Keep it positive.